Have you ever heard of the name Dan Cooper, an ordinary name for a man who performed one of the most extraordinary crimes in history? A character shrouded in mystery, Dan Cooper is a pseudonym, a name that embodies audacity and intrigue. His story takes us back to 1971, to a crime that was as daring as it was brilliant. Picture this: a commercial airplane, a hijacker, and a ransom demand of $200,000. The audacity of this act was not just in the hijacking itself, but in the fact that Cooper, against all odds, managed to elude capture. He disappeared into thin air, leaving behind only a trail of tantalizing clues. The alias Dan Cooper was all that remained, a name that would come to symbolize one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in criminal history. Dan Cooper was not just a man, but a mystery that continues to baffle investigators even today. So, who was this man, Dan Cooper, and how did he manage to pull off such a daring heist? Let's delve into the intriguing series of events that led up to the infamous hijacking. On a chilly November day, a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper boarded a plane. His demeanor was calm, his planning meticulous. He handed a note to the flight attendant, revealing his intentions to hijack the plane. The crew was aghast as they read his demands: 4 parachutes and a staggering $200,000 in ransom. Cooper's plan was audacious, yet impeccably executed. The ransom was delivered, the passengers released, and the plane took off again, with only Cooper and the crew on board. As the plane soared above the cloud-covered landscape, Cooper did the unthinkable. He strapped on a parachute, leapt into the unknown, and became a part of aviation's greatest mystery. In a turn of events that no one could have predicted, Cooper vanished, leaving behind nothing but a trail of unanswered questions. What happened to this audacious man who dared to challenge the system with his audacious heist? Following the daring escapade, an extensive manhunt ensued, stretching from the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the bustling city streets. Yet, Dan Cooper vanished, as if swallowed by the earth. Some of the ransom money surfaced years later, tattered and worn, on the banks of the Columbia River, fueling rampant speculation. Debate rages on about Cooper's fate. Did he survive the daring leap from a jetliner? Was he swept away by the unforgiving wilderness? Or did he slip away, living out his days under an assumed identity? Theories abound, yet concrete evidence eludes us. We're left to wonder about this enigmatic figure, a man who dared to pull off one of the most audacious heists of the 20th century. Even after all these years, the mystery of Dan Cooper remains unsolved. A man, a myth, a legend. Dan Cooper continues to elude us all,